wake up, post up, round in it, flossing on it. This diamond, my diamond.
Hey y'all, it's Courtney and welcome back to my channel. They canceled class for the day because of weather and all it did was rain. So I'm filming. So today I'll be filming an eyebrow tutorial. I have very thin, sparse eyebrows, but this will be a real cheap, affordable tutorial for the most part. So yeah, y'all stay tuned and I'm gonna show you how to go from this to this. Alright, catch y'all in the video. Alright, so I went ahead and filmed this eyebrow off camera. I will be filming this one on camera. I have the camera set up on this side so you guys can see. Bear with me. I'm going to try my hardest to stay in frame the whole time. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in and we'll get started on this tutorial. Alright, so I have the camera all zoomed in. I'm going to start off with my Anastasia number 12 brush. I'll be using the spoolie end and I'm just going to use that to groom and brush my eyebrow hairs in the direction that my eyebrows should grow. Well, should be when I'm filling it in, because my eyebrow hair do whatever they want. So I brush the front up. Let me hold this up. I brush the front up, and then I brush this part like up, over, down kind of thing. Hope you guys saw that. All right. So the eyebrows all good and groomed. So I'm going to be filling in my eyebrows with the same pencil that I use in the Get Ready With Me, and it's actually called the Perfect Eyebrow Pencil, and it's by Absolute New York. This is it right here. I just get it from the beauty supply store, real cheap, like $2.99. When I'm feeling fancy, I'll use my Anastasia Beverly Hills, if that's how you want to say it, Anastasia, whatever, brow wiz, that. But yeah, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to start off by drawing like a line at the bottom of my brow to shape the bottom half. However, the bottom line of your brow doesn't have to be super straight because your concealer is going to come in and straighten it out for you anyways. And I don't do that line straight. You'll see I do like strokes kind of. I like to raise my brow so I can make sure I'm getting the shape I want. It kind of like pulls that extra skin back for me. I do like to have a nice little tail on my eyebrow than what I already have because my eyebrows are short. Sorry, excuse me y'all. I didn't take my allergy medicine today, so that explains. But yeah, and in the front as well. I normally don't do too much to the front because I'm going to go in with that later for the front. Then I'm going to take the same pencil and I'm going to go to the top and do the same thing. I'm just going to start back a little bit further. Nice little strokes, just following the brow that I already have. Yeah, I'm going to clean it up later. If that looks a little off, this tail is kind of giving me trouble. But anyways, I really like this brow product, this brow pencil, because it's very light. So some days I want like big bold brows, other days I want more of a natural look, and this pencil allows me to do that. So now I'm just going to go ahead and with this I'm going to do like hair-like strokes. You can really do any kind of strokes with this thing because of how light it is. It's not too light, but it's light enough to where like you won't look like you have marker eyebrows if you just fastly fill it in. But yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to fill this in. You want to focus most of your product from the arch to the tail, at least for me, because that's where my eyebrows are the thinnest. Okay, and so now I'm going to take this, my same pencil, I'm going to go in and just flick up to get the front of the brow. I do like my eyebrows to look pretty full from start to finish. Not really the gradient effect, but I mean, as you can tell, it doesn't look bad on me. So now I'm going to go back in with that Anastasia number 12 brush using the spoolie. And I'm just going to make sure that product is evened out through the brow. You're probably like, girl, this brow is trash. But I'm telling you, my concealer's going to snatch it. Just smoothing it out. Okay. So, I'm going to pick my brush back up. Okay. Oh. Alright, cool. I'm going to pick my pencil back up, not my brush. And I'm just going to fill in where I feel like needs some more product. I actually did pretty good as far as distributing the product on this brow, so not too much needs to be fixed. Alrighty. So for concealer, normally I would just, oh my gosh. Normally I would just use my LA Girl Pro Concealer, but lately I've been using, so that would be the affordable alternative to this, but this is just my MAC, what is it, Studio Finish Concealer, and I'm in the color NC45. I didn't mention, but I get the eyebrow pencil in dark brown. But I'm going to use a flat concealer brush. It's by BH Cosmetics. It doesn't have a name or anything on it. I bought it in a kit when I, like a brush set, when I first started doing makeup and stuff, so it's been real to me, real good to me ever since. So I'm going to start with the concealer. I'm going to start on the bottom, and I'm just going to clean up this line that I made with the product earlier. Okay, so as you can see, when I get to the end, I'm taking the product past the brow I have drawn. And I do that because it helps make the tail of your eyebrow sharper. Like, this is a pretty sharp tail, and so you get that by taking the concealer past the brow. And then I'm going to go back in with this same brush, not adding any product, but I'm going to pull down the concealer so I don't have a sharp concealer line. As you can tell, my concealer is very close to my skin complexion, because I don't like it to, like, you know how people take the concealer and get it like way so light that, like, I don't know, it looks like white. It's just really bad. I don't like it. So I get my concealer almost the same color as my foundation, which also helps with blending. I have no problem blending ever. And so then I'm going to go in on the top doing the same thing, except I'm going to start back a little bit further. Let's try this black here. I don't always conceal the top of my brow. I only do that if I'm doing a full face, because if I'm not wearing foundation, I look, this eyebrow is kind of long, so I'm chopping it off some. I look kind of foolish because I don't have anything to blend this top concealer into. And so then I'm just going to do the same thing I was doing earlier, which is picking, well, not picking, pulling the concealer back. I'm really having difficulties talking today, so forgive me, I'm only human. Okay, so now to blend out my concealer, I take my Real Techniques brush. It's actually a Deluxe Crease brush. It looks like this. And I'm going to take it and blend out the concealer on the top and the bottom. I forgot to mention, but it's very important to remember that your eyebrows are sisters and not twins. So it is okay if they are not identical. I'm not saying walk around with, you know, cousins, but sisters. Sisters are okay. It's also way easier to tame your eyebrows when they are already, like, to fill them in and stuff when they're already tamed. Once again, having difficulties talking. But yeah. I'm just brushing this up so that it's not a whole bunch of concealer buildup right above my brow. I want it to blend into my skin, and it's easy to do that because the concealer is close to my skin color. You can also use a beauty blender to blend out your concealer. I have a baby beauty blender that I used to use, but once I got this brush, it was just so much easier because you don't have to wet it and all that stuff that you would normally do with it. All that stuff you would normally do with a beauty blender. But now I'm going to take this and just make sure the eyebrow hairs are all in place where I like them before I use a little brow gel. So that looks pretty good, right? They're not too far different. For some reason, y'all, this eyebrow is always longer than this one. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Honestly, I think it's because this eyebrow grows more hair on the tail. That's okay, because I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Thank God. Okay, so I use the Milani Easy Brow Tinted Fiber Gel in dark brown. I haven't tried any expensive brow gels, so this works pretty good for me. I got it from either Walmart or Walgreens or CVS, something like that. I believe they sell them in all those places, obviously wherever they have Milani products. So real cheap, and I just take it and I do hair-like strokes with it. It doesn't really, the color matches the brow pencil, so it's not anything that you would like see. It just helps keep my brow in place. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. My brow hairs in place because they are very curly and very, very wild. So yeah, this is my final brow look. This is the right brow. This is the left brow. I actually did pretty good for this to be on camera because normally my brow days lately have been so trash. I'm going to zoom out, close out this video. Alrighty, I hope you guys enjoyed my first tutorial. I was so nervous filming it, but I mean, I think it turned out pretty good. So give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, tell a friend, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Comment if you guys have any suggestions or videos that you guys would like to see. Alright, bye guys.